How are you guys? In video 4, we have discussed the school of thought, especially the modern school of psychology. Now we will going to discuss the issue or the branches of psychology. So psychology has so many classifications or branches. I can start from the first one, which is developmental psychology. This field of psychology focuses on the physical, cognitive, and psychological changes across the lifespan of an individual or a human being. This field attempts to examine the major developmental milestones that occurs at different stages of development. So developmental psychology focuses on the developmental aspect, whether it is physical change, whether it is mental change, whether it is social change or psychological changes. From birth up to days, psychologists can study or can investigate the behavior of the individual. The second branch of psychology is personality psychology. This area focuses on relatively permanent traits and characteristics of a person. So personality psychologists study topics that are related with social concepts, aggression, moral development, and the like. The other one is social psychology. The name indicates that the field deals with an individual interaction with the society or societal interaction, societal relationship, social perception, and attitudes. The other one is cross-cultural psychology. Of course, cross-cultural psychology is a bit similar with social psychology because both have shown interaction among or between different people, different culture, and different group of society. So cross-cultural psychology investigates the role of culture to understand the behavior, thinking or thought, and emotion of the society. It compares the nature of psychological processes in different cultures or a range of cultures with special interest in whether or not the psychological phenomena are similar or universal across the world or culture specific. The other interesting field of psychology is industrial psychology. Most of the time, this field works at organizational level, industry level, or factory level. So applying industrial psychology is very important to apply directly the psychological principles in the industries as well as in the organization. As a result, their productivity will be increased. Another classification or another branch of psychology is forensic psychology. It applies psychological principles, psychological theories, and ideas in the legal system to improve the legal process. So in the case of legal system, different testimonies, police evidences, and medical evidences are presented for legal processing. That is known as forensic psychology. The other area of psychology is educational psychology. As you can understand from the name educational, the term education or educational aspect, the field concerned with the application of various psychological principles, theories, and guidelines to improve the educational process, like the curriculum, the teaching process, the learning process, the administration of academic programs and academic areas. So educational psychology mainly focuses on educational aspect, how to teach children, how teachers teach their students, how to assess students, how to provide feedback to the students. All academic issues are investigated under educational psychology, and different psychological principles can be employed, can be used for the teaching learning process. The other one is health psychology. It is related with our health, and doctors and health experts can apply psychological principles to prevent and to treat both physical illness and other psychological problems, including diseases. The other one is clinical psychology. It is, of course, similar with health psychology, but somehow less serious than health psychology. So clinical psychology applies psychological principles to prevent, to diagnose, and treat psychological disorders of the person who has got ill or sickness. The last one is counseling psychology. Mainly, counseling psychology can be employed in the school, in the hospital, or in a certain organization, but the problem is not as such difficult in this case. So counseling psychology applies different psychological principles, theories, and guidelines as a clinical psychology level to help individuals, especially who have less severe problems. So in the case of counseling psychology, we treat people who have problems, but the degree or the level of their problem is not serious. But in the case of clinical psychology, it is a bit serious. In the case of health psychology, the problem is very profound, and it needs special attention and special consideration. This is what I have regarding to the branches or the fields of psychology. In the next video, we will see different types of research approach we can use or psychologists can use to investigate their areas of their problems or their challenges in the area of psychology.